So get ready, cause we rolling again. Came over to Miami. Well, first of all, do y'all see the new location? New location. We're in a new location. You know what I'm saying? Trying some new things out. We're gonna see how it goes. We got some views out here. It's a little ugly today, or just now, because it is starting rain. But new location. We're gonna see how it goes. I love this for us. We doing some growth. We doing some changes. We're trying out some new things. We stepping out on faith. We stepping out on faith. So get ready, cause we're going again. Ooh, Hey y'all, it's your girl Ashley Moniique, the host of Too Authentic Podcast, the podcast where we're always keeping it real, keeping it raw, and too authentic. Each episode, we're striving to authentically be ourselves by learning, healing, and growing together. Let's talk about it. What's up, besties? Hey, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Hey. If you're listening, thank you for tuning in. If you are watching, I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so thankful. Thankful for all of you listening, watching, however, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, however you are listening, watching, viewing. I am so thankful. How y'all been? How y'all been? Yo, summer's just begun. Like, what? What's really going on? Like, for real, for real. I just want to say thank you, first of all, because y'all really been showing up for your girl, showing love, showing out, listening, liking. TikTok, y'all be showing mad love. Instagram, y'all don't even really like me for real, just like these niggas out here. Like, y'all don't like me for real. Y'all just playing, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm learning to go where I am loved, to go where I am wanted, to go where I am appreciated. So I have taken a few of my talents and some of my stuff over to TikTok, So go check me out over there on the TikTok. Listen, I hope y'all doing good. I hope you guys are out here being y'all best selves authentically, okay? Because listen, summer's just begun. And I had to sit here and think, and I had to tell Amanda too, like, girl, do you realize summer just begun? We've been outside all spring, like literally April, May, June. Spring, summer don't start till June 20th. I've been outside, been out here really stepping outside of my comfort zone. I've really been out here like, okay, you know what? It's okay to go outside. It's okay to leave them kids. It's okay to spend a little cash, shake a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, like your girl really been just living life and it's a good feeling. So as y'all know, June 1st was my birthday. I celebrate all month long. Well, kind of sort of. I birthed a child June 25th. So I have to cut it short, but I blame my mom because all my life she celebrated my birthday for the whole month. I could do whatever I want to. So, but yeah, no. Nonetheless, birthday, I talk about that on the Girl Talk episode. Amanda, go back and check that out. And I posted some pictures and a couple videos, TikTok and Instagram. We was outside, went to STK, had a good dinner, had a good meal, went to brunch, did a couple things, like I decided, and I said this at the beginning of the year, and I'm gonna keep reiterating this to y'all and myself. And I didn't really set a New Year goal, but I said I was really gonna just do some more things. I was gonna live more. I'm not just gonna go to work, come home, and soak in the bed or whatever the case may be. I'm more than just my daughter's mothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than just a person that goes to work. Like, I want to be doing some things. I want to be living. I want to be experiencing. And I did say I was going to do a couple concerts. And baby, I've been hitting the concert last minute tickets. Like, I've been doing it all. Listen. And I'm proud of me because normally I'd be scared to do stuff. I ain't going to hold you. I don't be wanting to spend some money and then feel like, damn, the kids need this or the kids need that. Because I tell y'all, I'm the only sole real provider for these children. 2 daughters, a 15-year-old. Yes, y'all. She just turned 15 on the 25th. Hold me up, Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes I be scared to do some things and I be worried, but I have to realize, and they gotta realize, Mama gotta have a life too, Jody. Like, you feel me? Okay. So I'm just saying, like, I'm really proud of me, you know. And two, sometimes I stopped doing the solo dates and I really need to get back doing that because that was more for me. And I enjoyed that time. At first I was like, oh my God, I'm scared. But sitting at the bar and chilling, there's other people chilling and sitting at the bar doing the same thing you want to do. So it's cool. Go. I encourage that. But you know, a solo date ain't also always just going out to the bar and going to get something. Solo date could be you going to Ulta, spending a little money, getting your self-care products, and then going home just pampering yourself. You know, shoot. Go shop on Amazon. We can't go to Target. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I miss Target. I ain't been though. I ain't been. I promise I ain't been. Right here to God, Bible. I ain't been. I miss my little dollar section, you know, and stuff like that. Like, that's really why I only went to Target. And maybe if I wasn't like a Target shopper, but every now and then, let me go see what Target got. You know what I'm saying? So now that I can't, I'm just like, But the dollar section that right there at the beginning of the store, that was my spot. So yeah. What else? I've been hitting some concerts, you know. Listen, been in Atlanta. And now I just told y'all I'm going to sit down and rest a little bit. Why y'all inviting me to 4th of July stuff? I'm tired. And I wouldn't dare step foot. I would not dare step foot in Atlanta 4th of July weekend. You have to have a real mental illness to do that if you don't already live there. You coming out of town, especially being that I live in Georgia, I'm not dry. Heck no. I will catch y'all later. But I told y'all I'm taking a break. Y'all want to be invited me? You want to do this? Want to go do that? Hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. I could sleep when I'm dead. Hell, when? Like, God, like, for real, like, yes, I want to come. Where do I send my money? Where do I send my funds? Like, I want to go. But this last trip we just did after my birthday, well, before that, it was a weekend. We went to go, Amanda and I, y'all know, we went to go see Akeem Ali. And listen, he put on a show. But I'm a little jealous because the way he be posting about all the other cities and states, he didn't do Atlanta like that. But it's okay because you know what? I had a good time and it was a good experience and I love that. And I was just a good vibe outside, like, ooh. So if y'all don't know who Akeem Ali is, you slipping, you sleeping, get woke, wake up, go YouTube right now, whatever, Apple Music, however you listen to your music, go Instagram, follow him now. He's the truth. He's popping. He's everywhere. He is everywhere. Mississippi, y'all on the map for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good one. Then we just went again recently, Amanda and I, for Juneteenth weekend. And let me tell y'all, now that was a time, like, you know, a time was had for sure. Like, I like being outside doing ghetto stuff, ratchet stuff, hood rat, bald headed hoe shit with my friends. I love it because I don't do it often. I don't do it at all really every day, 9 to 5, well 7:30 to 4. That's what I do. And 2 kids and a dog and occasionally 2 dogs. I don't do bald headed hoe shit, but I am now the bald headed hoe friend. Well, take the whole way. So yes, I'm outside. And listen, let me tell y'all something too. Let me get a little close. Since I don't want to got this haircut, the caliber of men, sisters, is different. It's different. It's different. It is different. I love it here. I want to go back to long hair. I think I'm going to keep it right here. Now, I'm trying to decide if I want to taper fade in the back. What y'all think? I don't know. I'm scared, y'all. I'm just getting the mold down and everything like that. And, you know, doing a little mushroom every now and then. But I'm loving this. And I'm definitely going to keep this for a while. But back to what I was saying. You know, it's just, you know, I'm the bald-headed friend now. I love it here. But anyways, Juneteenth. We got into town. We went out and had dinner at this place, Palo Santos, Mexican spot. 10 all across the boards, hands down. The ambience, the mood, the vibe, the energy, the rooftop. I never done that. Never. Listen, when your friends listen to you and your friends, Amanda had a whole itinerary for the weekend, and she's so sneaky because everywhere we went, they were telling me happy birthday. Because I wasn't even thinking about that. I was really just outside. It's Juneteenth, girl. Let's go. Let's do it. Like that's what I was that's what I was thinking. Like, oh my goodness, like, and it was such a vibe. Go check out my post. I posted about it. I felt so grown. I am grown. Listen, it's weird. I'm like a straight up grown ass woman. Like I really do grown ass shit. But anyways, I'm trying to cut back on my cussing too, because my mom was like, why you gotta talk like that? You don't need to talk like that. Listen, I'm doing better. I'm working on it. I'm not cussing nobody out. So let's be patient with me, Big Wanda, please. But the rooftop, it was a vibe. Me and my girl was out there just getting it. And there was so many girls out there with their girls. And I just thought that was dope too. Cause it's like, yes, we don't gotta be outside with a man. We can be outside with me and our homegirls, and we having a good time, looking good. You know, this time we didn't get harassed, and that's okay. But I know I was still looking good. But still, it was just like this. This was a safe space, and it was blackly black, 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 black. It was Juneteenth rooftop. Okay, Palo Santos, y'all did that. I don't know who the DJ was that night, but Juneteenth, you had it rocking, you had it popping, and the experience was a 10 out of 10 too. I definitely recommend that. That weekend, I met a genie. Dad, Trinidad James, went to his store homework at the downtown underground Atlanta. That was dope. Him and I don't remember the lady's name in the store, but oh my gosh, she was fine, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. She kept telling me that orange look good on you. Girl, I'm gonna look good on you if you don't stop. Like, come on. But nah, I had a good conversation with Trinidad James. It was real dope. It was real engaging. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I did not record. I didn't even expect to take a picture with him because I'm not really a can I get a picture face ass kind of person all the time. But Amanda was like, can we get a picture? And I was like, okay, that's what we doing. I ain't tripping. Say cheese. But that was dope. You know, he's a solid dude. I could tell from that conversation, but I been knew that anyways. I could just tell. The store was dope. He's dope. The conversation was dope. And go check out the store, y'all. Do your homework. For real. Do your homework. Do your homework. And then let's see, y'all, we was going around trying to get some drink and stuff like that. And where we were staying, we was in this area. Shout out to Gresham Park. You know what I'm saying? Gresham liquor store over there, to the aunties and uncles. They were so welcoming. See, people know when you aren't from rounding parts, okay? They know when you're not from the block. But they was so sweet. They was like, oh, y'all look like y'all finna go out, have a good time, or y'all finna go home. And listen, the aunties and the uncles was loving us. Amanda's so old, y'all. This man had all this incense and stuff on the car. She over there just shopping. What's this? What's that? And me, I'm like, girl, come on. And here I go. Dude, he got black love. Is that sage? Ooh, ooh. But I'm the main one, like, girl, this some ghetto shit. But I love it here. I love ghetto shit. That was fun. That shout out to Gresham Park. We coming back. We gonna come visit y'all because y'all was the time. Y'all really was a good time. That was a good time. We had girl time at the house. We cooked. You know, I love a charcuterie board. I made a couple of those. And we had that Marry Me chicken, and it was so good. She made it a pasta version. Like, woo! The thing, I be loving going out of town with my girls because we gonna cook, we gonna eat, we gonna have a time, we gonna drink. And Amanda's a little bartender. And baby, when the drinks is flowing, the food is good, the music right, you know what I'm saying? It's just a good time. You know, we was outside with it in the middle of the night. You know, when we don't have no kids, it's a different type of vibe. Like, you don't even really got to be doing shit with your homegirls. But when y'all ain't got no kids, y'all ain't got no time, and y'all just out there being girls, I'm just the girl. We had a time. And I love moments like that because you really get to just be you and breathe and inhale and exhale. Because sometimes being mom, I want to take the cape off. I want to be able to not have to do that sometimes. When you're in that 24/7, it's hard sometimes to relax, but I'm slowly learning to let myself get into that. Then it was birthday bash the next day. That was the whole reason we was in Atlanta anyways. Birthday bash. It was a time. It was a time. Ghetto. The niggas outside. Yeah, we outside. The niggas outside. Yeah, my bitch outside. We ride or die. We stay high. We don't play with snow bunnies, but we get this money. Like, listen, I was out here freestyling in front of State Farm Arena. I was cutting up. Had a good time. Cashed off fine. Bomb. Show was top tier. Win. I had to call the kids on FaceTime because they loved her. I'm like, oh, okay. I just had a brain fart. Offset came out. Big Boogie in there. I don't know the songs, but I know the songs when I hear them. That's how old I am. I'm telling. But then Glow. Hold up, yo. Hold up, yo. On who? On me. I was so juiced because I was mad she wasn't on the lineup on the ticket on the bill. She's not on there, but she came out, and I was like, that's my song. Affirmations of a real. On who? On me. Like, she's dope. She's really dope. So birthday bash was a time. Went and had brunch before we headed back home the next day. And that was that. So, just being outside, being with my homegirls, pouring into me, pouring into them, and just really celebrating life, celebrating accomplishments, and really just having a good time. It's necessary. I encourage y'all to keep doing it. I have so much gratitude for the memories and the energy that came with it, and it was just so good. And also, I want to remind y'all, we are ending June. June has been real good to us, but just remember, it was also Men's Mental Health Month. I hope y'all tapped in with y'all favorite men, your favorite man, whoever. I hope you hit them up, send somebody some lunch, took them out, whatever the case may be, And I hope it just doesn't stop at June because, we're always talking about, oh, we put so much pressure. Yeah, a lot of y'all do put a lot of pressure on these men. A lot of y'all do be like, oh, I expect him to do this, expect him to do that, expect this, da 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 da. But you also got to remember, y'all need to be kind. We don't know what these men really be going through. Sometimes they don't open up to us. A lot of times they don't open up to us because of fear of later on down the line, we get upset and then here I go throwing it back in his face. He's never going to trust me. He's never going to feel like he can be who he really is and who he wants to be with me. So I just need y'all to, ladies, be kind. Not just in June, but July, August, September, October, year round. Be gentle, use kind words. My favorite motto in the household with my daughters is if you can't be loving, be nothing. And if things don't go your way with a certain male and you get upset, nigga don't need to be all them bitches and hoes and all this stuff. Just walk away. And ladies, please, let's not be putting our hands on men because, it does happen. I've seen it and a lot of men don't talk about it. It definitely is a thing, just men's mental health. I love y'all. Make sure y'all, if you have to, y'all can talk to me. And that's another thing. Too Authentic is just not for the ladies. Granted, yes, I am a woman, I am a Black woman, I am a mother, and these are my experiences. But this just ain't for the ladies. This could be for anybody. It could resonate with you. You may know someone and you may hear something that you could take back to somebody else. So I encourage y'all, everybody to listen, So again, ladies, men, this is a safe space. Too Authentic. I'm here for all of y'all. DM me if you need to. If you got my number, fellas, y'all know y'all can call me. I love y'all down. I be riding for the men, and that's why some of my homegirls be like, you be too nice, and then and I'm like, no, especially being that I have a male best friend, I hear a lot of male perspective on a lot of things, and I take it into consideration. Because everybody out here, a lot of these men, no, they're not safe spaces for us, especially Black women. Unfortunately, it's sad to say that. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, these men, they don't have real space to be vulnerable in, and to be vulnerable doesn't mean to be somebody's punching bag. Let's be clear, okay? So just I pray that men, if you need to, go see a therapist, talk to somebody. Don't be ashamed. It's okay to cry. Talk to your homeboys. And homeboys, check in with each other regularly. Yeah, y'all could go bowling. Y'all could have game night at the crib. Y'all gotta stop that. Oh, that's gay. Oh, that's weird. Oh, no homo. No diddy. Whatever y'all be saying, stop that shit. That's weird. That's weird. Tell your nigga he look good today. Boy, that haircut, that line up crispy. Let him know his shoes is fire. That one compliment from his homeboy might just change the trajectory of his whole day. You never know. So, again, let's be kind to one another in general, because people be dealing with a lot of stuff, and sometimes certain things can really be triggering, and all it takes is for one little trigger and now you're just like boom. Cause I know for me, this last month I've been up. It's been up and it's stuck. It's just been a good month for me. And even after celebrating a birthday and celebrating life and just being outside and having new experiences and just being in joy and having my cup full and being surrounded by a circle of true, genuine friends that I know and believe in my heart that God really sent to me. There's sometimes things can be brought up and things can trigger, and now you're feeling like you've just taken 10 steps back. And a couple of episodes ago, when May hurts, I dropped that episode. Go check it out if you haven't. I talked about my past experiences with my children's father. I was triggered, and what made me talk about this and record this episode was the things that was going on recently in the news with Cassie and Diddy, and it was just really it was a lot. It was a lot. And just go listen to the episode. But within doing the episode, it reopened some things, and it brought up a lot of buried emotions within me. And now, so at the beginning of the year, my kid's father had told us that he was expecting a new baby on the way. The kids brought it to me and he told me. So I was like, okay. And when it was said to me, it was just like, okay. And I just went on about my business. But as time went on and it kept going, time has gone on. Little things have been said by the kids and little comments have been made. And, talking to my kids, because I want my kids to always feel like they could talk to me about anything. But also, I'm the main parent. I'm the parent that consoles. I'm the parent that disciplines. I'm the parent that shows up. I'm the parent that has to nurture, but I'm also the parent that has to be firm, stern, but I also have to be a mother first before I can also be that friend every now and then. You know what I'm saying? So when things are bad, I'm the parent that has to deal with the emotional highs and the emotional lows. So time has gone on and this baby thing has really just started to really just really, really, really be real. My oldest daughter expressed feelings like, well, dang, he's having another baby. He hasn't even raised us. Damn. What do I say to that? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say to that. I just had to listen. My oldest child is a child that speaks her mind. My oldest child is a child who is not afraid to say how she feels. In the process of teaching her, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Her father is a Scorpio. Her mother is a Gemini. She has a few loose screws. Sometimes the lights are on and nobody's home. Sometimes somebody's home but the lights aren't on and she was walking around in the dark. You pick your, and this depends on what time of day you knock on the door. I really didn't know what to say to that, but okay. Then it was, well, he's going to forget about us. Now he has a new family. He went and started a new family. I listened to all these things. Well, it's like the baby's here now. The baby was actually born June 5th, a couple days after my birthday. So, that whole it was she's getting ready to have the baby, calling the kids, telling the kids and everything like that. And up until all this time, none of this has bothered me. Nothing felt away. Nothing. I felt nothing about it. Nothing about it until the baby was born. And I did not expect to feel a way about this at all. I did not expect to be like, he had a baby. Damn, girl, did this really happen? Like, damn, girl, like this, your children now have another sibling outside of you and their father. Like this. And like the whole time that the baby's being born, he's updating the kids, and one's getting upset and the other one's upset, but she wants to know what's happening. So I'm at home dealing with all the emotions because he's calling, one's crying, both crying. Then I cry because my children are confused. My children don't know what to feel. I don't know what to feel, but I'm feeling like 110 feelings at one time. And I'm just like, what is going on? I had, girl, get it together, because you have to be a mom right now. The youngest one is feeling like, oh, damn, I'm not the youngest anymore. The oldest one is feeling like, damn, he just started a whole new family. And I'm just here. I'm just really sitting here like, this is a lot to handle, because even though we haven't been together, this was one thing that never crossed my mind. Why this never crossed my mind, I have no idea. And so then it made me be like, damn, girl, did you ever get over this situation for real? Or did you just learn how to maneuver? Damn, girl, did you ever get over this man? Or did you just learn how to go every day, moving on, just going through the day? Damn, girl, you really had a little piece of hope inside of you that this man would get it together and that your family would still be a baby? Then there was a part of me like, damn, he had a baby on you. No, he didn't have a baby on you, girl. He did not have a baby on you, but damn, a baby? Now I feel like this was never the plan that I had for my children. This is not the idea of what I thought a family, my family, would look like. I'm literally still grieving somebody that's walking around every day. I'm literally grieving, and I'm sure he has no idea, because I will. I'm literally still grieving the heartbreak of my family being broken. I'm still grieving the heartbreak of the man that I knew that he no longer is. Janae has a song, and in the song she says, "Shame on me for changing." And then she says, "No, shame on you for staying the same." I never wanted to be in a situation where I had to break up my family. I never wanted to be in a situation where I would just be so hurt from something or someone like this, or just the whole situation. And it's a horrible feeling, because as a mom, you want to give your kids something that you never had. And that was always the situation for me. I always wanted to give them what I never had. I never had that mom and dad experience in the house. I never saw my mom love a man when I was growing up. I never saw a man love my mom. Now, yes, since I've been grown, yes, I do. But it's something about having that in the household with your kids, and just showing your kids, because you want your kids to see an example of great love, and you want your kids to go into the world and be able to be like, I know this is what love is. I saw my mom be loved properly. I saw my dad love properly, whatever the case may be. Like, you want your kids to have that experience. And I feel like, damn, my kids have been robbed that. Again, it was no cheating or infidelity or anything, but drugs is fucked up some shit in my life. Like, that shit really, and it also makes me mad, because it's like, damn, you couldn't get it together for your family? Or you tried to get it together late? I'm not comparing the situation, because at the end of the day, I am where I am because this is where God needed me to be. If I had not left this situation, God knows I would not be where I am today. I would not be the woman I am today. My children, we would not be feeling safe and in the space that we are. So I thank God daily for that. But it still hurts. Going every day, moving through life, knowing that, it just, sometimes you just got to sit with it. And I understand that I'm still grieving. I understand that it's going to hurt sometimes, and some things are going to trigger it. This one has really triggered me. It was really just, in the back of your mind, in the back of your heart, like, there's always that maybe one day. I can't do the comparisons of what if he does this or what if he does that. I can't do any of that. I just have to keep being the intentional mother that I am. I have to keep showing up for my daughters. I have to make sure that I continue to fill the gaps. I continue to make sure that they don't feel anything that they don't lack. I just have to continue to do that. It's hard, because at the end of the day, when you see your kids are hurting, you hurt too. When you see your kids don't understand or want to know why he's doing this or why he's doing it. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm sorry. I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you. I wish it didn't end up like this. I wish we didn't have to go through this. Yeah, I wish he was still here. And I know I've grown so much though, because it used to be to a point where I wouldn't do anything with the kids because he wasn't around. And that is so horrible. And I had to be like, girl, your kids are missing out on opportunities because you feel like they deserve the mom and the dad. Girl, just show up and do what you can do. And you can't worry about that. Excuse me, y'all. Ended up telling my mom a little bit about it, and she was like, "What's wrong? Why are you guys?" Because my mom, she be knowing when stuff ain't bothering us. Yeah, I was like, "The baby, he had his baby." She goes, "Well, we can't send it back, so all we could do now is deal with it." And she's right. Can't send the baby back. He got his son. This is what he's wanted. I pray he continues to stay clean if that's what he really is. I pray he just, I don't know. I don't even know. And a long time ago, I stopped praying for him because I felt like the prayers I was praying weren't being answered. And sometimes what may feel like an unanswered prayer may be an answered prayer in a different way. And again, you got to change your perspective on things. So I have to pivot on that, you know. I've been growing so much, so feeling like this is just taking me back a little bit. I had to tell myself it's okay. Grief and growth can coexist. And this is a different type of grieving because it's not like it's someone that's gone and never coming back. And then it's like, well, girl, you kind of did you cause this on yourself because you left? Like, it be so much just going in my head, and it's okay because I know. And my girls, they was like, girl, what's wrong? And I telling them, and of course they like, girl, fuck him, and da 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 da. And then it be the reminders from your homegirls that be like, girl, look at you now. Look at you. You have done so much. You have grown so much. You don't gotta worry. You don't gotta stress, girl. Like, you're okay. And I am okay. It's okay also to know that shit hurts. Janae has a song called Ways. I guess I'm in my Janae bag right now. And she's like, why aren't you smiling? Why aren't you smiling? Life could get wild when life's in a whirlwind. Listen to that song. Everything I do, I do it for my daughters. Like, I really do. I made the move for them. I've let go of things for them. We didn't lose in this situation, and I remind myself that constantly. I didn't lose anything. In fact, I chose us first. Chose us, and I hope they always remember that. I chose to make sure that because I could live in my car. I don't need all the extras. I could be without. I hope they realize that they have the life that they deserve, and I gave that to them, and they didn't deserve anything less than what I had to offer them. I hope they realize that they deserve everything that's coming to them. I hope they see that mom did her best. I hope they understand that we've done a lot of growing together, and they really are my motivation. This is just a new chapter in the book. This is just a part of the journey. This is a part of healing. I guess didn't see this one coming anytime soon. I won't even say anytime soon. I probably purposely block this one out, black this one out. Grief is funny. It will definitely creep up on you, and it'll do something. Hopefully I have to, well, I know acknowledging, will this set me back? It won't, because you know what? I'm not who I used to be. I've grown. I know the steps. I know the feeling of when I'm getting back to go back to the old ways. I have to remind myself constantly, and I'm going to remind y'all too. It's okay to feel it all. It's okay to cry daily if needed. Because when I tell y'all I've been crying every day about this, every day I have cried since this baby has been born. I ain't going to hold y'all. Every day I have cried since this baby has been born. It's ridiculous. It's also a reminder that it's okay to not have it all figured out. I have to get over this, and I have to get over that maybe one day. Now it's really time to let that go, because maybe that has been hindering me from really dating, really trying to put myself out there, because I get in situations, nothing like nothing crazy, nothing that y'all be seeing on the internet or anything like that. But I be getting in situations and then I just be whatever. Like, I don't be putting no real effort into it, I guess you could say. That also could be bad. I don't know. I haven't really been putting the effort in, really trying to find I don't want to say trying to find, and really just dating. I just, hey, how you doing? It be talking, texting, whatever. I ain't been on no date. Ain't nobody been asking me on no date. So it is what it is. I haven't been on a date in a while. But anyways, we're going to speak life into this next chapter. Trust that every heartbreak has also brought you closer to yourself. Remember that. It's okay to reflect. It's okay to feel, but don't let it take you back. Don't let it get you stuck. Feel it and move on. Write about it, burn it, whatever you got to do. And it's okay. This will not be an overnight thing where you're just like, boom, okay, I'm better, I'm good, let's go. No. We're just going to take this day by day with the kids. I love my daughters down. They know I'm here for them. I'm ride or die. You know, it's okay. And I want y'all to sit in your grief. It is okay. Do not feel any shame for loving anybody deeply. That this is a part of loving somebody. And I will probably always love this man. I will probably always love this man. I have children with him. Spent my 20s with him. It was good times. Great times. When it was good, it was good. But when it got. And we gonna be all right. We are gonna be all right. I want to thank you guys for always holding space for me. I really do not take this lightly. You guys allow me to get on here and speak my truth. Y'all allow me to get on here and be real, be raw, and be authentically myself. You guys allow me to be Ashley Moniique. Thank you for the safe space. I hope the safeness that I feel, you also feel as well here. I hope you know that you are loved as well. Again, I do not take it lightly at all. And remember, y'all are not in this alone. I'm not in this alone. I'm here with y'all. And don't forget, God got us in all the circumstances. He gives us peace. He gives us comfort. He gives us joy. And all I can really say lately is, God, I thank you. God, I thank you when it hurts. God, I thank you when I'm confused. God, I thank you when I'm sad. It's just really been, God, I thank you, because there's been times when I really lost my mind behind this man, behind my family. I felt like I was really going to go crazy because I was like, this has to work. This has to work. This has to work. Poor God, how do I get him to become better? Like there were times when I really begged God. And you know, if you ain't never prayed to God and begged him to make something work, or God, please, 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 God, get me away from this. You ain't really talk to God. You ain't really have no hurt. You ain't really been through nothing. If you ain't never really prayed to God to just remove the shackles from you and a person, you and a situation, like, my God. It's okay. Y'all know y'all could share y'all stories with me of grieving someone who is still alive. We can come together. We could talk about it. We gonna be all right. All right. I'm gonna close out with the affirmation. I honor my grief and I honor my growth. I trust that what's for me will always feel safe, soft, and real. I release what's not mine to carry anymore. And I open my heart to the peace and love I truly deserve. Besties, thank you for listening. Y'all know where we at. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple. We are on Amazon. Make sure you guys are following us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. June is over. I hope you guys had a great June. The summer's just begun. Y'all be safe out here. Oh yeah, I'm getting a mammogram this week. This is my first mammogram. It ain't October, so it ain't Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but ladies, make sure, say the tatas. Go get them checked. Get your annuals, get your checkups. Don't let these doctors trick y'all. Advocate for yourself. Take somebody with you who will also advocate. Y'all see how that just took a whole 3? But listen, I'm gonna put it out there. Y'all know my mother is a breast cancer survivor, so I have to make sure that I am up to par. And because I have 2 little people that need me, so I have to make sure the ladies, they sitting real nice, but I need to make sure they stay nice and healthy. So I love you. I like you. I'm Ashley Moniique, and this is Too Authentic Podcast. Talk to y'all later.